So, my dear friends, here is another station 4 video for pages. And you are a medical junior doctor, and Mr. Ian Booth, the son of 55-year-old woman with advanced colon cancer, who is inpatient under your care, and asks whether he and his children are at risk of colon cancer. And you have checked his mother carefully, including the taking a full family history. His father died of colorectal cancer as he is 45, and his older sister had endometrial cancer, and their father also died at the age of only 52 years. And the multi-citizen meeting, you have been noted that occurrence of the cancer is different from members of the family. Is the possibility of a HNPCC, and there is a presentation of the topic. The mode of intervention is autosomal dominant, and a set of criteria, including Amsterdam criteria, has been assisted in the clinical diagnosis of HNPCC. Three or more members of the family have historically confirmed colorectal cancer. One of them who is the first degree relative of the other two. Colorectal cancer is of two or more generation and exclusion of PAP. And colon cancer in one member of the family has been diagnosed before the age of 50 years. One member less than 50. One member less than 50. And the risk of colorectal cancer situation is 70% by the age of 70 years compared with the 2% in the general population. And your talks, the son asks you about the risk of him and children developing concern and want to ever talk about you. So, as like before, and as like the before, you counsel the patient about her risks of colon, risks about the process. Hello, hello, Mr. Ian Booth, a 56-year-old. So, hello, Mr. Ian Booth. I am Dr. Ujjwal, one of the business candidate. I want to talk to you about the mother condition. And please tell me how much you know about your mother condition. Before that, I inform you that I will take some notes during our conversation, and you will be glad to know that it will be confidential. Then the Ian Booth describe you about his mother condition, and then he can raise some question like that. Am I risk of colon cancer? So, Mr. Ian Booth, one of the question is, am I a risk of colon cancer? So he asks you this question: am I risk of colon cancer? So you tell him that yes, Mr. Booth. I am sorry to say you that, but you have a risk of colon cancer because your relatives, including your member, and one of them is the young age of your uncle is 45 years, and the pattern of cancer in your family are both suspicious. In that some cancer might run in your family. Some cancer might run in your family. So that someone asks you about their question, how much this risk is. And your role as a doctor, you say that I cannot give you sure that the moment, but I am concerned that your family may be affected by a condition called, I am afraid a bit of mouthful, but it is called hereditary non-polyposis colorectal cancer. That is in HNPCC for short. Now I will write it down for you. This increases the risk of colon cancer, and you will write HNPCC, that is hereditary non-polyposis colorectal carcinoma. And it is not. It is a tumor. It is the tumor of your gut, tumor of your tummy, tumor of the gut, tumor of the tummy. And this increases the risk of colonic and some other sort of cancer, including the cancer. And if your mother has this form of cancer, and I don't know for her certain if she does, but she might, then she has a 1 in 2 chance, and that is 50% chance of passing that is on to you. Then the son asks you about how can I know if your family is affected by HNPCC? And your role as a doctor, yes, there are a number of criteria that they are used to define families with the HNPCC, and your family history suggests that you may have a high risk of cancer. And genetic testing of blood sample from many members of your family as possible may help to work out either you and your children have inherited this increased risk. The service can be provided with consent. So one thing with consent and explanation by cancer genetics, who is a specialist in gene, your GP can refer you to doctors who run this service, and you will know how to do this. So your GP refers to do this service, and how you will do this test. So before genetic testing, you must take the consent, and permission. Then someone can ask you, if my mother needs a blood test, how can I ask her now? And as a role of doctor, you first need to see cancer genetics to find out if they recommend that a blood sample from your mother would be useful in establishing the risk of you and your children. If so, you can discuss with your mother the reason for asking for a blood sample to help out. If other members, family members are at risk, explaining that it will not be helpful in treating her. She'll need to give permission for the drawing of blood sample and its use for genetic testing. So, mother must have give permission for the drawing of blood sample and its use for genetic testing. And then someone can ask you, what can I do if I am infected by HNPC? And then you give it the option. That is treatment option. Treatment option is efficiency. Yes, if you have inherited the risks, there is a screening program that are aimed to detect cancer at early curable stage by special instrument, by special telescope called a colonoscope in every 2 years to look for early cancer that are not producing any symptoms. In addition, you should look out for any symptoms that might be suspicious, such as sounds in the way your bowel are working, such as diarrhea or constipation or blood in your motion or in general health. For instance, you lose weight. And this should be reported immediately to your GP, who would then refer you to for a hospital specialist. And we are forming then a multidisciplinary team for give you proper treatment. So then you terminate the session by asking, okay, thank you. So thank you viewers for your watching my video. If you like this, please build the subscribe button for a for better video like this.